like I'll ask like what happened, like why did you call it off? I don't want to talk about it. It's still I still cry about it. I don't want to talk about it. Like I don't know why you called off this engagement.
Damn.
But when it's still, like I said, when it's still affecting you like that, it makes me feel like insecure. Like I have to pick up. It's like a man has to pick up your pieces, but I don't know how to pick up your pieces. And when I'm asking you questions, it's no, I don't want to talk about that because I don't talk about my past relationships. No, I'm not, and I would tell, I'm not asking about the intimate details. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking
what happened for you to
what
call
happened
it off?
for you to call it off, and it's still affecting you because I can see how it's affecting us. You know what I'm saying? It's affecting me. I'm not asking to be like, oh, were you sucking this nigga dick? Were y'all fucking like this? That's not what I'm asking. Is his dick bigger than mine? That's not what I'm asking.
If she want to be real, I wish she would walk off on you at a wedding. So she better get this shit out now. What the fuck happened? So we won't cross that bridge. Because if she walk off on you, I'm going to have to whoop her ass. As the fucking wedding. I'm going to whoop her ass. Be like, look, sis. I'm so sorry. I still like you.
Yeah. And that, like I said, and that's what I tell her. I'm like, and I say, Jasmine, we're like one and the same people. If you want to be honest, we're like one and the same people, and I'm trying to help. Like, I'm not here to be your enemy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your enemy. I promise you, I'm not. I'm just trying to help you. You don't want to understand. You're trying to do it all on your own, and you can't. Like, you're getting counseling, but you need some more outside of that counseling. You know what I'm saying?
Let people love you.
Yeah.
Let somebody love you. It's okay to love.
Yeah. So
it is okay to love, girl.
That's why she be telling me, like, it be tearing me up, dude. It be tearing me up.
Shit, this shit tearing me up. I ain't know this shit deep.
It's super deep.
That shit deep as fuck. She stressed me out.
They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage.
Damn, I need her to talk and communicate. Because she needs to let you know what the fuck happened. Nah, let him know.
Yeah. So I got this. I've been so I asked. I was like, did you share some? So we supposed to be talking about. She's like, I know you got some unanswered questions, and I'm like, yeah, I do.
LOL, I like her.
And she was like, so we can talk about it. She wanted to talk about it tomorrow, but I'm not ready. Like, I don't have all my questions in line yet. So I'm kind of.
This nigga trying to have it. Hey, you love her. You trying to have your questions.
Yeah, like I want to talk to my counselor before I talk to her. That's where it's at.
Oh.
My therapist.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, like.
She's stressing me out.
Girl, you see all them gray hairs in my hair when I was down there, cuz?
Oh my God, she's stressing me out because she's in between. She coming in the way of her blessing. Like she got whatever she done asked for. She already got. She got her love. You know, like I said, I know you would marry this girl. So it's like her insecurities is getting in the fucking way of her having her happy. You know, happy ending, like, girl.
And like I told her, and she was like, one time, she was like, I got this friend, you know what I'm saying, I can hook you up. I was like, you don't want me with your friend, dude. Stop lying to me.
Shut that shit up.
That you don't want, like, if I go talk to your friend and me and you work, and me and her work out, you're going to be sick as a dog. You're going to be sick as a dog. Like, I should have had this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I should have. You know what? This is why bitches don't need to talk shit to niggas. Like, this is how bitches push niggas into other bitches' arms. Because I wouldn't. Now to think of, like, if you like somebody, why would you say, oh, I'm going to hook you up with my friend?
And she used to do that in the beginning, too. She tried to hook me up with her best friend that had 3 kids. I was like, why you trying to hook me up?
And she knew you wasn't going to go for that.
Hell no. Like, I done 3 kids already? Come on now, my nigga.
Yeah. I am dead. Why is she so funny?
Because, hey, women are funny. Y'all funny, man.
As fuck. Because you know what? We think we doing something and we not.
Yeah, and so the thing is about her, another thing is, it's like.
Operating from the gun, Henderson. It's hauled in by
It's
and he can only manage managed to take the football.
So what else is the other thing?
Well shy of the first down marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Yeah, so what's the other thing? And like I can't get mad at this shit. Like I'll be mad, but then I'm like, all right.
Right. This
I'm
is
like,
goofy.
Yeah, like I'm mad at you, but when we get together, it's all gravy, my nigga. Like, let's just talk about it. We good, whatever.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Women, man. Look, I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit. That
it's just like she called, like when she called she called me the night we went out. It was like, where's Sherlez at? I'm like, nigga, don't call me about no motherfucking Sherlez, nigga.
That is funny,
On a
right?
duo, on the video chat.
Hell no. She didn't want to see me.
Right. I'm like, come on.
Where's Sherlez? And she's so funny.
Where's Sherlez at? And she was like, oh, yeah. Funny.
I be making friends with people, too.
Right.
That's funny. No, I like, you know I am. You already know I'm team. Team.
Yeah.
She's team.
She the team. Like, she the team. Like, bro, she don't understand. Like, you got it. You got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She's it.
Yeah, and I told her, I was like, I ain't been in a lot of relationships because I can read a woman quick. Like, oh yeah, nope, ain't gonna happen. Nope, ain't gonna happen. We can smash, but it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost a tendency breaker.
Yup. It's crazy.
Yeah, you need to be prepared to talk to her, so let her know. Because that's gonna be, if I tell her like, hey, I really wanna, no, I don't have, oh yes, I do have questions, however, I want to sit down and really, and thoroughly prepare them.
Oh yeah,
like, carefully, like let her know, and then like say, can we reschedule? I think this very, you gotta vote the shit up. So you really gotta be like, I really want to go through this carefully because this is just is something important to me, and I don't want to rush through. You gotta really butter that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Just let her know like this is important to me, and then reschedule. Get your questions together, talk to your therapist, get your shit together, get your thoughts together, write your questions out.
That's what it.
She is going to eat that shit up.
Yeah, I got to, because I can't go. Like I said, I can't go into this new. My thing is, I can't go in this new year just like still thinking about the same shit, and I don't know where we at or what's going on and all this other shit. Like, and so, like I said, I'm really prepared, like, these questions. I haven't said nothing, like, super crazy.
Yeah, no,
and
just
so,
don't ask her. Ask her when the time, like, when you get all your ducks in a row.
Right.
You gotta be delicate with this, because she already, like, she know you
I gotta be delicate with her, and I gotta be delicate with myself. Because
with
it's going
yourself.
Just to
Because
be
she's already gonna be, she already still, and don't take this in a negative way, but she's on the defense.
Oh yeah.
She's defensive. Like, so meaning she's ready for like whatever you gotta act like she didn't already went through her head, because for her to voluntarily text you and be like, yeah, I know you got some questions.
Yeah.
She done already played shit in her head in scenarios. So understand that she's defensive. Not at you, don't take it personal, but at the shit that she's been mulling over in her head. You see what I'm saying?
Guarded. She's guarded. Just like I am.
Exactly. She's creating whatever, but I think that, yes, I do agree, be delicate with yourself, but I think that you should express yourself. Like, tell your truth with it all. Tell how,
Right.
But I do agree with talking to, because that's dope that you going, I like that you go into therapy. I think that that's dope.
Yeah, it just became it came too much. It came too much. And I felt myself sinking into like a depression almost. behind it. And so, and I was like, and I knew myself that, and that came from being with Cherie. You know what I'm saying? That came from her, and I went to a depression behind her. When I came home, I was in a depression. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, I can't get back there, but I felt myself slowly creeping that way, even though I had more than what I came with when I came back from Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, you gotta give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their
like I said, that's dope that you go.
And because
I just started, and I was like, I just started, and it was like,
maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like
because she started going to one, and I was that person who was like, man, I don't need no daggone therapist, nigga. I talk about my problems. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
but then at the same time, I was like, I talk about them, but I don't talk about them. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm always talking to somebody that's on my side or knows me. I need an unbiased person.
Unbiased opinion, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Not well, assassin on the phone, he gonna lose.
Yeah, them niggas is. I'm like, shut up. Nate, shut up.
Can they hear me?
Probably.
Right, because I see the shit. Not on the phone. That is funny as fuck. Yeah. But yeah,
An
nigga.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Get this shit right, bro. I like how you said being delicate with yourself.
Yeah, because this shit can make or break yourself. It can make or break. You know what I'm saying? It can.
But don't think of it like that though, Jeremy. If she openly, don't think of it like it's make or break. I really feel like you should, for her to come at you with that. She's guarded, but she wants to truly know how you feel, like for real, for real.
And I told her, I had said, what did I say? Because I was like, I forgot how it came. It came up because I was like, oh, were you serious about having to sit down and talking about some of these questions? You know what I'm saying? And so she came back. She was like, yeah, I know you have some unanswered questions, and I'll be available to talk about it. Okay. That's all I need to know.
They start the drive.
Don't talk about that shit right now.
He's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
Because you do need to be like, talk to me, girl. Like, do I need to know? No. And I still feel like you need to know why she.
Yeah,
so
why you acting the way you act.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, because.
A shotgun snap for Watson. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay.
You can take that one or two ways, and one way is good, one way is bad. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what's going through your head, because if I need to step away, then I'll do that. But if that's not what this is, then I'm too grown to be playing games with you. I'm not here for that. You know what I'm saying? That would have to be the understanding. If she truly can say, like, no, you're not wasting your time, yada yada yada. I'm just in my head. Okay, cool. So moving forward, can we have open communication? Can we, be open and candid with each other, because I see this going somewhere.
Right.
I'm not here to play no games. Yeah. She just needs reassurance, though, on her end, but at the same time, on her end, she's going to have to let the guard down a little bit.
Right. That's what my sister-in-law said.
You are too, but she definitely going to have to let her guard down.
Yeah, my sister-in-law didn't say, like, she was like, she's got to give you a break, my nigga. She was like, she just can't be one-sided.
She's too guarded. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She just needs to at least, like, try to understand you. Like, yeah, you probably got a point. You probably been through some shit. But be open to hear your side.
Right.
And understand that shit. I've been showing you I'm not here for this shit, and I wasn't expecting for shit to go left when.
Right.
Ain't shit. I ain't do shit on my end for shit to go left, but shit for my, getting to know you and falling for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We be playing too many games with this love shit. We got to stop.
Right. Like I said, and I'm not saying I'm perfect or none of that. I ain't say so. She knows what's up.
Right, and I do agree. I'm not saying you perfect either, but just looking past the bullshit, I can understand if you was just a heavy bullshitter. For me, when I speak on, and I just I be joking when I be like, oh, I don't trust you around. Doesn't no, I do. You know what I'm saying? I just be joking, just on college shit. But for real, like.
Yeah, if we were still in college, you could say that
shit. Right.
All
but
day
no,
long.
I definitely don't think that. I don't think that about DB either. Like, I think that y'all really champion for me and Desmond, so I don't see y'all putting him through no shit like that. But I think that for her, she's going to have to realize, like, shit, you are a good dude, and even if there is certain shit that you don't like women, we act like we all or nothing too. Like, we'll cut a motherfucker off and it won't be that serious, is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Like, if her insecurities is coming from you telling her shit about her, her or deltas that you fucked with, but that wasn't really her experience when y'all was together, then my thing is there's no reason to be mad. There's no reason to be upset. Or feel not mad, but there's no reason to feel insecure about that.
Right.
And there's no need to add that onto you if this man hasn't done some shit on you since y'all been talking. And like I said, it's just little shit. We make small shit with men, so that's what I'm saying. You probably not perfect, but sometimes we do need to give y'all a break on certain bullshit, because y'all give us a break on a lot of our bullshit.
Right.
So,
and he goes down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Mm-hmm.
It's just their first, so they have 2 remaining here.
You just don't have to if you love her, be patient with her though.
All day long. All day long.
And that's contingent on how the conversation goes when y'all talk, when y'all have y'all serious talk. Because like you said, you do got to be delicate with yourself. But if you see, okay, shit good, you going to have to be patient with her. Because it probably is scary.
Oh.
And
I told her too. I said, dude, you scare me more than my job. I told her straight up. She was like, what you mean? I said, dude, I'd rather have somebody shooting at me than dealing with what I'm dealing with when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? At least I know they shooting at me, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You don't know shit on her end. Like, right. What the fuck?
I don't know what's going today? Yeah. Like, why ain't you answer a text today? Or why ain't you do this today? You know what I'm saying? But you want to tell me I'm not talking to nobody though? Okay. I'm not dating nobody. Okay. Why are you telling me this?
Oh, she told you that?
Yeah. So I'm not dating nobody.
She volunteered that, or you asked her?
She volunteered that.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Why would she volunteer?
He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
What?
And that's caught left sideline.
Cause like even in that, it's like.
Okay, I would be out as a man. I would feel insecure by her to want to say that.
In this first half of action, so the big play
because and this is so if you do feel insecure about that, I understand. That's basically what I'm getting at.
Out of the gun, Watson.
Do you feel some type of way?
I don't feel something like it makes me feel like. I'll be honest with you. Like, why would you tell me that? And are you telling me that because you want, you know what I'm saying, you're thinking about us? Or why you're not dating anybody? Or are you just saying that because you're not in a dating mood, period? You know what I'm saying? Why would you You know what I'm saying? Why'd you offer that? You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't getting that. I wasn't getting that. I was coming from why she volunteered it, like not almost on some caught up stuff, but on some, you know, is that what you're doing for you to just voluntarily say that?
I hear what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? Because that's my first thought was like, well, why would you say that? Like, I would only say something of that effect, like, if that's what I was doing, but I'm just trying, you know, my guilt coming up or something. I don't know.
And I'm hanging out with you. But I'm not, you know, down. Get down.
I can't think of a reason as to why she would say that. Like, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not dating anybody.
Yeah, and so
set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the
like I said, it is
one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right,
she's just gonna have to figure out,
regroup. But how will the head coach
and she gonna be receptive to love?
Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let
go on, dude?
Go on, dude. I'm gonna be a fly on the wall.
Or is she gonna either be receptive or shit? Let you know.
A final shot before break.
And I believe she wants to be receptive, but that scary shit gotta go.
Right.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with
Jeremy, just put me in the mindset of a man for like the past 45 minutes to an hour.
It's crazy. It's crazy because a lot of women don't understand it. And I say that they don't understand it because a lot of stuff I told you is a lot of stuff that was what Jasmine would do. She was like, why do they raise y'all like that? Why do they do like that? I was like, if you've never been around a man that's really told you, that's been through some stuff or whatever, then you won't know. It's kind of like you live in this Hollywood world where it's all right to be, like I said, in your world, in a woman world, it's all right to be emotional. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to be vulnerable. But a man is raised like it's not okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's not right. But that's kind of what it is.
Any adjustments that might be made defensively. Looking to throw on second down.
This nigga threw the ball behind this nigga.
Almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet.
I think that we need to try to understand each other.
Right.
I mean, we're not going to understand I don't know what it's like to be a black man.
Right.
Just because I'm not a black man. But that's just deep. Because, I'm exhausted mentally. And it's just like, and then I'm not saying like I'm tired for real, but like putting myself in your shoes, like I would be exhausted as a man. Because that's a lot of like what Jasmine's doing is shit. I've done that. You know what I'm saying? And especially when
and the key number on that play,
our insecurity is at the highest. Like we don't give no fuck. Like it's whatever's in our head and whatever scenario is playing out. Especially when we're insecure. Like that's it. That's what it is. It ain't shit you can tell us.
Right.
Not shit you can say to us. We are not gonna fold. Fuck no.
For about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And that's kind of like men are kind of easier to fold when it comes to certain things. If it's real.
They run it again with Kamara. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We are fucking from 2 different planets. Oh my gosh.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
No, seriously, like 2 whole different. 2 different planets. Because what the fuck?
Watson operating from the gun.
Like, this makes me want to be a better person. Like, for real.
I'm not laughing, but I mean, it's conversations.
Because we do be, because I'm just thinking of, like, bullshit. Like, I would do some bullshit to try to get Desmond to act right. Bullshit. And I'd be like, why the fuck? Why did I have to do all of that? I mean, starting arguments, just doing little petty shit. Because you insecure, you all type of shit. And like I said, don't let us be right one time. Because we will blow it up.
Y'all gonna run with it.
if we write one time, because the thing is, if y'all write one time, we don't want y'all to blow it up because it be for real. Like, we don't never understand, like, we know our shit for real nothing. And then y'all will treat it like that after a while, but we will hold on to that shit. Because y'all let a lot of our shit go. A lot of our shit. I can say that.
Yeah, because it's like, what's the point of holding on to it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
granted, women let a lot of y'all shit go, but the one horrible thing,
yeah, y'all won't let it go. Right.
No, y'all can't come back. Y'all can't come back from that at all.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, Henderson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A gain of 6 on first.
Yeah.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out.
That's right.
It looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep.
But Jeremy, I'm about to let you go, bro.
What's up?
I'm about to sit here and smoke and take a nap. I can't even think.
Might as well go to. Oh, I'm about to say, you might as well go to bed.
I'm gonna no. I just need like a little. This is like an after work nap. Fuck that. Well, no, you're right. I'll probably just get in the shower and not go to sleep, just smoke and try to stay up. Shit, because if I take a nap and I wake up, it's over. I'll be up the whole night. All right, then, dog. Please let me know how that conversation goes when y'all talk. Please, I'm thirsty for it.
Oh, God, don't be thirsty.
I am. So let me know. But all right.
23 yards the pickup there. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Looking to throw. Henderson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. On 2nd down, here's Miller. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Miller. And some room to work. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Lamar Miller with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Touchdown, defense. You go continue fast. You got time.
On the ground, Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Strip that ball.
Now Watson. He'll get this one to Galladay. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
40 seconds. 19.
Now Kamara. And an alley to run. Taking it right down Broadway. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
Watch the backer, watch the backer. Check 3, check 3. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
They gonna need some therapy after this.
59 Mike, 59 Mike.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
And they did. It worked. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Off play action. Henderson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deshaun Hand racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Let's get off the field, D.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
On 4th down, Henderson going deep for Hopkins. And this is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Reset. 19. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Mike, check, check. 59. 59.
Watson on 1st down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. To throw is Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. From the gun, Henderson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
All day, dog.
Hey, Haywood. Check 55 to Mike. Check.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Henderson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Touchdown, Packers. DeAndre Hopkins. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers get a score closer. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Rolling to his right. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here we go. Hey, 59. So right.
Throwing now, Watson. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 43 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be reaper.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And Watson's going to throw it here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He wants it all for the end. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point try good by Gano, and that will extend this big lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Check 55, Mike. Night, sweetheart. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Get it.
They go to Johnson again. And some room to roam now. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Henderson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.